All right, so we gotta have a conversation about like TV and these series and stuff like that. Cause I know I had started doing some reviews or recaps, whatever you want to call them, and now I'm just like completely somewhere else with it. And then there's a bunch of shit that's been announced and stuff that I'm looking forward to. So let's just go ahead. I'm gonna play my intro music, is what I'm saying, and then we'll have like a quick conversation about TV, film, anime, all that shit, and where it's gonna fit in the Talk and Play Blurrycast roster. So I'm gonna play the theme music, and then we're gonna jump into all that. All right, so intro music out of the way. Formalities. I'm Brian Saff. Welcome to the Talk and Play Blurrycast. If you're returning, thank you so much for being here once again. If you are new, I mean, welcome. Appreciate you being here. Go listen to the trailer, kind of get a feel of what's going on. The intro episode also, but you clicked on this episode, so you know that we're at least talking about like TV, film, series, and all this other shit, right? So initially, when I had the idea to do this podcast and everything, part of the like structure of it or the focus on it or what's the word I'm trying to say? Part of the formula or idea, I don't know, lack of better words, part of the shit, right, was gonna be me doing like reviews or slash recaps, whatever y'all want to fucking call them, reviews, recaps, whatever, for like TV shows that I'm watching, right? So I still want to do that, but I'm gonna be changing the way that is happening because as I am just trying to do like power recaps slash reviews and also the same thing for the What If series, which if you dial back a few episodes on the Talk and Play Blurrycast, you will see that I started doing reviews for those two shows in particular, right? A lot happened since I started doing those. I got way behind. I'm not caught up on either one of those series. I know What If, episodes tend to span from anywhere like 30 to 40 minutes. Power, book 3, Raising Canaan, they can get well into 45, 55 minutes. But I haven't really had a lot of time to not only watch those two series in particular, but I've been watching other shit as well. And I'm just at a point now where I'm like, all right, cool. So I'm going to just figure out what I want to do to like tie book 3, Raising Canaan up and What If. And then moving forward, I'm going to, do the reviews and TV talk and all that other shit a little different. So this is me saying, as far as What If is concerned and Power Book 3, Raising Canaan, I'm going to like truncate those last couple episode reviews that I'm supposed to do into one just episode. We're going to cover the whole season, not take up too much of your time. We're just going to breeze through and have a conversation about what the fuck we just watched. Because I was like reviewing and recapping this shit like scene by scene, and that's cool or whatever, but y'all saw the shit. So I don't really need to do all that. I really just want to give my opinion on it and talk about the things that caught my attention and the things that are gonna drive conversation in a certain direction, and I feel like it'll be interesting to have dialogue with you guys about. So, with that being said, switching it up, right? What if when I finally finish the series, which I'm gonna do that like relatively soon. I'm interested in the show. I like what Marvel has been doing with the whole series. The season finale just got its teaser episode or teaser trailer or whatever. So people are like excited, and I caught a few glimpses of it. I'm excited as well. So I'm gonna definitely catch up make sure I do a season review for that. Don't know if they're going to turn it into like a multi-season kind of situation. I think that would be dope if they did. But this is Marvel. They can do it the fuck what they want to do with their licenses and properties and all the other bullshit. So who knows? But I'm going to season that, or I'm going to recap that or review that as one big season episode. Same thing for Power Book 3. I just seen that they announced book 4, which is going to center around Tommy. I'm excited for that. As far as book 3 is concerned, I got a couple more episodes to get through, including the season finale, obviously, because that's the last episode. But after that, I'm going to do a season 1 review. I'm going to talk about it, and then, when book 3 will book 4 come out with Tommy, probably gonna do a season on that as well. Some other stuff that I'm interested in watching, or that I am watching, and I'm interested in covering, right? BMF. I think this is also another 50 Cent program on Stars. Cash Doll is in it, as well as a few other people that I know the names of, but I can't think of right now off the top of my head. I'm excited to check that out. The first episode got like some pretty good reviews from what I could tell, so I'm gonna check that out, and then I'm gonna do a season recap based on how I feel about it, as the episodes come out. If they just get dry, stale, or I'm like I fall off, not interested or whatever, then I might not. But that's what I got on the list right now for planning for me. Insecure is coming back. Ready for that. Now that series, I am going to do episode by episode because, one, fire. Like, I done seen every episode of Insecure. I really, really like what Issa has done with this show. Like, some of the best portrayal of, like, just black everything from women to some of the best portrayal of black men I've seen on TV in a long time. It's so refreshing watching that show and seeing these black men on there like living like lives that actually look like, the everyday nigga. Like, they're not rich lawyers and doctors, or what I'm saying, they're not owning their own business. Like, they really trying to figure shit out. They millennials trying to figure this shit out, and I can relate wholeheartedly because I am that as well. So that is one of the reasons why I'm gonna do episode by episode. And then 2, this is the final season, and the way season 4 ended, like season 5 got to be fire, especially if it's the last season. So I'm excited as fuck. So I'm just like, all right, fuck it. I know it could be a little time consuming, a little taxing to do recaps and reviews or whatever, but I know how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do episode by episode. Structure is gonna be fine. We're gonna have a conversation. It's gonna be dope. I also just finished the last season of Dear White People on Netflix. For those of you who don't know, this is the last season of Dear White People. So, I mean, if you ain't been watching, I mean, it's a wrap now, but it's Netflix, so you can go back, watch it anytime you want to. I've been watching it since season 1, and this is season 4. They calling it quits, or not calling it quits, but the show is ending, and I watched all of season 4 already. That's how like interested I was in seeing how this story wrapped. So at some point in time, I'm gonna drop a review for that because that shit was good. I like the way the story ended. Like, really good story as a whole to me. You know what? I'll talk about it on the review episode. Stay tuned for that. Dear White People season 4 review, and I guess series review, because I never talked about this shit before, but we'll discuss it on there. Also, Dave Chappelle just put out a new comedy special. I want to review that. I actually just finished it not too long ago, but I also want to watch it again because it's very, very intelligent. Dave Chappelle, his comedy, bro, it's not average. It's not cliche. Like the way he tackles comedy and like merges it with real world, I guess issues or commentary or whatever. Like it's dope. So just to make sure I'm speaking like in a way that I could stand by when I do my review, I'm gonna watch it again and then drop that. Also, I've been watching Titans on HBO Max. DC is not really good with the movie department. Like we know, the DC films for the most part, T-Rash, but them niggas definitely get TV shows right. Smallville, The Flash is still going on. Arrow was good when it was on. Gotham was fire, even though I ain't really get a chance to finish it. Or Arrow or The Flash. Either way, I'm fucking with Titans heavy. It's in the middle of season 3 right now, or like nearing the end. We should be getting maybe like 1 or 2 more episodes, meaning like 1 episode and then a season finale. But I've been watching this shit. Fire. I'm gonna do a season for review on that whenever the shit wrap, and you can look out for that. And then next, I'm gonna check out Squid Game. Everybody been talking about Squid Game. I done watched the trailer like 3 times on Netflix. I don't know why. I just won't push play on the first episode. Maybe because I know I got so much other shit I'm watching. I don't want to just like split my brain once again trying to watch a brand new series. But Squid Game, everybody talking about it. I feel like I'm gonna fuck with it too. So I'm gonna check that out. And then once I finish the first season, I'm gonna decide if I want to do a review. And we can probably talk about that. The Game of Thrones prequel, House of Dragons. The trailer for that just dropped. It looked fire. I was one of them people who caught on to the Game of Thrones train late, but watched every episode, like binged the fuck out of every episode, caught up, just in time for like the last season or 2. I think season 5 is where I was like, I'm watching it episode by episode with everybody else. Fire series. Not hated the way it ended, but I wasn't really fond of the way it ended. Either way, this is a prequel, so I'm tuned in. Plus, I guess it's focusing on who's the dragon people? The Targaryens. House Targaryen is the house that has the dragons. So I guess they about to be focusing on them. This is just a trailer that just dropped. And it's Game of Thrones. It's a whole lot of shit, a whole lot of moving pieces in Game of Thrones. So we never really know what the fuck they about to be talking about. But based on the title, I'm assuming House of the Dragon is going to be about the Targaryens. So I'm ready for that. And then I'm trying to decide, because this is a Blurred focused podcast, if I want to cover some anime. I've been really tuned in to a few, like Hunter x Hunter. I'm catching up on that. Black Clover is fire. I'm really, really tuned into that. My Hero Academia has been pretty fire. I'm like caught up on that, watching them shits as they come out. I know Fire Force is gonna come back at some point in time. What else am I watching as far as anime is concerned? I've been watching a lot of anime, so might throw that in there as well for like reviews and recaps and all that. But just as a whole, like TV or streaming services or whatever the fuck, video content is lit. I'm excited. So yeah, that is the plan moving forward. If I said anything, in my list of shit that I'm watching and plan on reviewing or recapping or whatever that you're interested in, then make sure you tune in for that, the reviews whenever I drop them. And then also, if any movies come across my vision, my line of sight that I want to talk about, I'm probably jump on here and do that shit too. I think the only thing I'm really, really interested in seeing at this point in time is Shang-Chi. yeah, I haven't really seen any movie trailers outside of whatever Marvel is promoting right now that I'm interested in. I'm pretty sure some movies that I will catch my attention that I want to see, like Candyman. I still have to see that, but yeah, movie reviews too. Um, Outside of that, you know what I'm saying. If you watching anything that you want to suggest or feel like I might be watching and just didn't mention it here, you know what to do. Social media, probably Twitter is probably the best space for this kind of conversation. BRIANSAPPH is my at. I'm also on Instagram, but it's more for like pictures and videos and shit, which I don't really do much of. But my IG stories be lit. I'm kind of doing something I feel is a little creative with that. Just trying to have fun. But follow me, tune in. Let me know what you watching. Let me know what you interested in, maybe me watching. You know what I'm saying? I take suggestions, all that. Let's watch TV together. We about to play games together. We talking about music together. Let's watch TV together. But yeah, I'll catch y'all on the next one. Don't forget to hit me on social media. Thank you for tuning in. Next time. Yeah.